Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Steph. I'm a UK mid-size content creator. I'm a size 16, I'm 5'5", I'm almost 39 and I've got a little bit of a shopping problem. So now that we are very much firmly into November, I thought it was about time that I introduced a bit more sparkle to this channel, and by that I mean just trying to find the best mid-size, curve-friendly party wear. Now, I think I found some amazing gems that are definitely curvy friendly. So if you're on the hunt for what to wear this festive season, if you need an outfit for the Christmas party or for just any kind of festive occasion, keep watching because I think you'll be very impressed. Well, what do we think of this little purple number? I'm quite obsessed. I love the colour. I feel like you see a lot of sequins in gold and in red and in green for this time of year, but I feel like you don't see a lot in purple. Purple's just a bit more my colour, so I absolutely love this. I also have to say, this is just probably one of the comfiest festive outfits I think I've ever put on. The trousers are elasticated, so these are so comfy. The top as well, because it's a bit more like, it doesn't really cling anywhere. It just kind of gets to the boobs and then drops, but in a flattering way, not in an unflattering way. I love the fact that this top also has a little bow detail at the back. I just think that's like a nice little touch. Both these items are from River Island. The top is 36. I'm wearing the size L. The trousers are 46 and I'm also wearing a size L in them. I probably would say they are maybe like 1 or 2 inches just slightly shorter than what I would prefer. These are going to look fab with a flat shoe. I just think for me, they're hitting at a slightly wrong ankle length when it comes to wearing heels. That's just personal preference though. I'm sure if I had boots on, I probably wouldn't notice it as much. For reference, I am 5'5" and they just come in a regular length. So usually I actually find that regular length is way too long, but for whatever reason, these, I would just like them to be a little bit longer. I still love them though. I feel like I would still wear them a lot. And actually it gives me an excuse to wear flat shoes over heels, which I'm all for. We are coming in hot and heavy with the sparkles, but honestly, a sparkly jumpsuit, I feel like it's just a quintessential Christmas party outfit. This one is fab. It's black. So if you're not super comfortable with going for like a colored sequin, I feel like black's a good one to go for. It is also incredibly comfy, I will say that. And these sequins aren't harsh. You know, like sometimes if you wear something all sequined, it can actually feel quite rough. This doesn't. This feels incredibly smooth. I think it's sequins on velvet, which is why it kind of has that smoothness to it. I think it also adds to the colour. I think the colour looks a little bit richer because it's on the velvet. I'm wearing this in a size L. This was £59 from River Island. Do really enjoy this draping at the top here because I feel like you could wear it like this with a bit of a deeper V, or you could also wear it a bit more on the shoulders if that was maybe a bit more of your vibe, or if you wanted it to be a bit more bandeau-like. Obviously, I'm not wearing the right bra for that, but I feel like this jumpsuit has options. Also, because of the sequins, I feel like if you didn't want to wear this for Christmas party kind of season, it would also make a fab New Year's outfit as well. The only thing I would say is that obviously it does, I feel, show every curve, lump, bump, etc. And that is fine. It's just, I always feel like it's something to bear in mind. I'm obviously feeling a little bit more confident at the moment because I've lost a little bit of weight. So I don't mind that, but it's not for everybody. Okay, we've got a jumpsuit. I know it may not look like one, but I promise you, this is a jumpsuit. I have always shied away from jumpsuits. I've never felt like they were super flattering for me, etc. And I always thought they'd be really awkward to get in and out of if you were, you know, needing to go to the bathroom or something. So I've always kind of shied away from them a little bit. However, I just absolutely love this. I am wearing a size 16 in this, and I believe this was £79 from River Island. I just think this is a fab Christmas party, like, option, mainly as well because it doesn't look super festive. Like, it's definitely got a bit of a party feel to it, but it's not specifically for Christmas, which means if you wanted to buy something that you could absolutely wear again and again and again without always having to wait for the same time of year, I think this is a really good option. I would say lengthwise, this is perfect with heels for me. I'm 5'5". Don't know what length this is. I think it only came in one length. I'm just wearing like a low, probably like a 2 to 3 inch heel with this. And I would say it fits pretty much perfectly on like the length. Like, it's not quite touching the floor. It's just slightly above it. So yeah, very much enjoy this. I honestly just feel so fab in this. And I feel like a real kind of like bad bitch. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing to feel at Christmas. So yeah, this I absolutely love. Now, if you're thinking this purple sequin top looks a little bit familiar and like it could have gone with the purple sequin trousers, it's because it could have. I decided to pair the bow top with the purple sequin trousers and pair this with some older black River Island wide leg trousers, just for a bit more of a different look for the Christmas party season. This top is a size large. This is £39. Again, River Island. These black wide leg trousers are old. They're not new in, although River Island do this style of trousers constantly. They're usually around about £40, and I just find them to be some of the best black, or any colour really, wide leg trousers on the high street. I have the black versions, I have the white versions, I have the khaki versions, and I have like a dusty pink colour as well. I just love that this is a little bit more understated. So if you still want to do sequins, you can with the top, but you don't have to commit to a full sequin look, which I get is a bit of a commitment and not what everybody wants to wear this festive season. I've tucked the top in, but the top actually does have some ruching around the sides, which again just makes it really flattering. So this top would also work really well with like a skirt if you wanted to have it untucked. I just thought for the high-waisted trousers, I would tuck it in and add a little belt for a little bit of definition. I mean, talk about a statement dress. I'm not sure it gets much more statement-y than this. I very much appreciate that this isn't in like a normal Christmas colour that you might expect. I very much appreciate this more kind of like magenta colour. I just think this is fab. I am very much appreciating the feather details on the sleeves as well as in the bottom of the skirt as well. I just think it adds a little bit of funness to the dress. The one thing I would say is that the first time you wear it, because this is the first time I've been wearing it, my carpet is currently covered in a few too many feathers. So be warned that this might be a little bit of like a Hansel and Gretel type of dress where you just keep leaving trails of yourself behind as you kind of move toward like throughout the party. So just something to bear in mind. This dress is also from River Island. I'm wearing a size large. I can't remember the price, so I'll have to put it up onto the screen. But I think this is just a fab little festive party dress. And again, if you didn't want to wear it for the kind of Christmas season, I also think this would be an absolutely fab New Year's dress as well. I think the feathers just mean that it's a little bit more timeless. So yeah, I just love the colour of this and think that this is just absolutely fab. I'm just obsessed with this. I absolutely love it. This is from River Island. I'm wearing the size 16, I believe, and it is £79. For me, this is just like a quintessential Christmas party outfit. We have the bows, we have the diamante, we have the black velvet, we've got a little bit of a puff sleeve. It's giving a slight nod to the 80s, but in the best possible way. I just absolutely love this. I also love the length of this. I love that it's not like a micro mini. Sometimes I feel like some skirts, not just in River Island, in other retailers as well, can just be like that bit too high. I love the length of this. It is also just incredibly comfy to wear. You do have a little bit of skin showing here. So we have the kind of this little bit on show, which I don't really mind. I do feel like if you didn't want it to show, you could probably just wear like a pair of black tights and it probably wouldn't even be noticeable, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just love this. Also, this little detailing here of the bows, these are actually detachable because they're on like a brooch mechanism. So if you didn't want the bows, because maybe you feel like the bows are a bit too much, you could actually remove them. Although I feel like you would probably see, I'm just trying to figure this out. I feel like if you didn't have it, oh no, the top would still say done up. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how it's all attached, because if you didn't have these, oh no, there's like a little bit of stitching behind. So if you didn't want the bows, you could still wear the dress without the bows and you wouldn't be just exposing yourself to everybody at the party. So you could take these off if you didn't want them on there. I personally really love the bows on there, but this is probably my favourite outfit. But I do love the other 9 as well. Now, if you want a bit more of a slightly understated sequin look, then this one might be for you. Love this green skirt. This is from Marks and Spencer's, and I feel like it's very much giving Taylor Swift 1989 Eras Tour outfit, just because it's a little bit like of a rah-rah skirt, which I quite like. This also, I think, came in brown. I'm wearing the size 16. Can't remember the price. I'll have to add it to the screen. I've just paired it with a black bodysuit. This is one of my Rella ones. They're the best for bodysuits. Absolutely love it. And then just for, I guess, a little bit more coverage, if you will, I've gone for a black oversized blazer. I have rolled the sleeves up, and I've obviously gone with my black boots as well. I really like this outfit. I feel like this is more like if you're going out for maybe like drinks with the girls and you want a bit more of like a festive vibe. Love this. I probably wouldn't wear this to my Christmas party just because my Christmas party is a bit more formal, but as in my work's Christmas party, that is. But do love this little outfit. together. I just think this looks really nice. So next up, we've got another little sequin number. This one is from Marks and Spencer's. It's actually from their autograph range. So it was a little bit more pricey than some of the other items. I think this was £95. But what I love is, well, I mean, I love the shape. I mean, you kind of got this almost like oversized batwing detail at the top and then like a bit more of a fitted kind of skirt half of the dress. But I also really like the fact that the colours of this, like the sequins, it's not your usual Christmas sequin colour or like festive season sequin colours. Because it's a bit more of like a khaki or like an olivey colour. For me, this is just a fab Christmas work party option because of the fact that like we're still showing a little bit of leg, but we're not doing that thing of showing leg and chest. We're just doing like one or the other. I do really love the top half. I just love this kind of like drama that you've got in the sleeves. I just think it adds a little bit something more to the dress. Again, I've just paired it with these little black little court shoes. I just think that it just makes my legs look really good and really long. So yeah, love this kind of combination. Got some more bows. Absolutely love this one. This one is from Marks and Spencer's. It's £85, I think, but honestly, this is just such a dream of a dress. I'm wearing the size 16. It's ever so slightly big at the top, but I can deal with that. I think if I got the smaller size, it would have been a bit tighter around the hips and the tummy area. But I mean, is this not the perfect Christmas party dress or what? I feel like if you want something a little bit more understated, but still very classy and definitely still very much in the Christmas spirit, this might be the dress for you. We obviously have the bow detail here. We also have a little bit of mesh behind the bow. So you're getting like a little bit of a tease, a little bit of skin, but not too much. I think the length is perfect. I love this length. And I love the fact this is a bit more A-line. So it just kind of like skims out at the hips and kind of just gives that really, really lovely shape. I think this is just honestly such a fab option for a Christmas party dress. And I know that it's also one that I would probably end up wearing time and time again throughout the years, just because I feel like this is such a classic as well. The satiny material just feels a little bit more elevated, I would say. But yeah, this for me, this not my favorite because I do prefer the River Island one, but this is a very, very close second. And then the final dress is this one. I love this. This again, very kind of different vibe. We've got here more of a velvet. It's a little bit more figure hugging, but I love it. You've still got a little bit of diamante bow detailing at the top, but it's definitely a lot less subtle than some of the other ones that I've shared with you. I love this green velvet colour. I just think this is just such a lovely alternative to the kind of more cherry reds or blacks that you usually see this time of year. So this dress is actually from Oasis. I'm wearing a size 16. It was actually in the sale and I think it's like less than £50 now. So I'll link it below if you want to kind of do a little bit of shopping. What I love about this is that it's a bit more of like a longer length dress. We've also got the little bit of the coverage on the arms as well. So if you don't want to be showing as much skin, you want to kind of like just let the dress do the talking, then this is a great option for that. So that's the end of the video. I've shared with you my top 10 Christmas party outfits to wear this year. I hope that's provided you with some inspiration of what to wear for your own Christmas parties or any other festive activities that you've got this year. I hope you've liked the video. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.